Hello Monster Truck fans, it's Damo here from Aussie66s.com. Here we are today at the Gosford showgrounds on the New South Wales Central Coast for the Monster Truck World Series. Check out the crowd already pouring into this Australia versus USA showdown. It's going to be a great night of action. The crew and drivers just going through some last minute checks of the program, doing a few tweaks here and there to make sure we've got a great night. So while they do that, let's check out this field of trucks. So first up, representing Team USA is Craig Christensen in Wicked. Then Troy Garcia is driving Extreme for Team Australia. Hayden McCleary, the Queensland Young Gun, in Raptors Rampage for Team Oz. And also his teammate Jack Monkhouse in Scooby Doo. And hey, check it out, it's the brand new Bigfoot truck repping for Team USA with Rick Long behind the wheel. Then we've got that new sleek, mean Outback Thunda with Clive Featherby for Team Oz. Crusty Demons with Matt Schubring behind the wheel. Pretend American for this one, Team USA. And rounding out the Team USA is Jeremy Brady in the Tassie Devil monster truck. So there you have it folks, 8 of the best monster trucks. It's Team Australia versus Team USA. Who's going to walk home with the team championship? Well, it's anybody's guess. We've got Rick Long there paying attention to what Clive Featherby's got to say. Maybe a bit bewildered, who knows? But we'll see them in action later on tonight. So how's it going to work exactly? Team Australia versus Team USA. Well, let's see. We're going to have 3 competitions. We've got Sky Wheelies, we've got racing, and we've got the Freestyle. So in each of those competitions, the individual driver's finishing position determines how many points are awarded to their team. For instance, in the Sky Wheelies, each driver gets 3 attempts to produce the best Sky Wheelie they can. 2 judges will give them a score out of 10, and those scores added and the final positions determined. First, second and third are awarded points, and they go to their respective Team Oz or Team USA. For the racing component, it's head-to-head eliminations. You lose, you're out. Points are awarded for round wins and semi-final wins. If you win the grand final race, you get extra points for your team. And then finally we have the freestyle section. Every driver gets 90 seconds to go out and put on an amazing run. Get some air, do some donuts, chuck some wheelies, whatever you can do. You've got 90 seconds to wow the crowd. 2 judges will give you a score. And those points determine your finishing position. And that finishing position determines how many points your team gets. Team at the end of the night with the most points, of course, the crowned champions. Team Australia versus Team USA. Wow, it's going to be a huge night. It's Sky Wheelies, it's racing, it's freestyle, monster truck action, and that's not even including any of the support acts. We've got the jet quad, we've got the jet car, we've got the rollover truck, the Crusty Demons freestyle motocross. And check it out, there's even quadcopters with cameras on them. I'm sure they're going to bring us some great footage. Anyway, I think it's about time we got to the action. And it's parade time now. All the trucks are out, doing a few laps to the arena, just introducing themselves and making sure everyone knows who they are. Nice, good, solid crowd there at Gosford tonight. It's really good to see. And you can see some great footage there from the quadcopter. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We'll see more of that later on. And look, here we go, Clive trying to intimidate Craig there a little bit, I think. Not too sure if he'll be successful at that, but we'll see how he goes. And we'll kick proceedings off tonight with the Sky Wheelie competition, starting with Jack Monkhouse in Scooby. And here his first attempt here. Oh, check it out! Straight up and down, that's what you want to do for a Sky Wheelie. Front wheels straight up in the air. That was a good one, that one. Second attempt now. Lining up the cars. Nice solid wheelie there. Oh, did that just pop the tyre off the bead? I'm sure I heard that go there. It looks okay. We'll see what happens in his next wheelie, but it seems to be fine. And another solid wheelie there from Jack Monkhouse. What a great start that was. Looks like that tyre's fine. It's reset itself. And good effort there from Jack in the first run. Here comes the Tassie Devil with Jeremy Brady. And again, oh, another great Sky Wheelie. Putting those front wheels up in the air. That's what you need to do with a Sky Wheelie. It's all about getting the front wheels as high up in the air as you can. Lining up for his second attempt now, and up he goes. Nice solid wheelie there. Third attempt now for Jeremy Brady. He gives it a bit of a rev. Up he comes. He's got to beat Jack with this one. A nice sky wheelie. Good angle. But we'll see what happens with the judges. Troy Garcia now with extreme. First attempt. Up he goes. Nice wheelie. He spins the truck around now for his second attempt. Lines the cars up and up he goes. There we go, nice good wheelie there from extreme. Creeping towards the cars for his third wheelie here. What can he do? Oh, great sky wheelie there, that was easily his best. So good effort from Troy. That's Raptors Rampage. Let's watch this one from the quadcopter. And a fantastic effort there from Hayden McCleary and Raptors. That was a good start to his wheelies. Comes in for his second wheelie now. Oh, just not quite as much angle on that one. I think the car on that stack is being a bit crushed down a bit too much. A bit more of a ramp, that one, rather than a wall. And he comes for his third one, carrying a bit more speed, and up, and oh, he clears every car in the stack. So not a too shabby an effort there from Hayden. Another Team USA driver now, Matt Schubring and Crusty Demons, and up he goes. Not a bad little effort there from Matt. Just note that this is actually Matt's probably only second show driving this truck, so he's still learning the ropes, but so far he seems to be doing a pretty good job, so we'll see how he goes with his other wheelie attempts. Lines up the cars now, comes in, up, oh that was a better wheelie, straight up and down there, good effort. Lining up now for his third attempt, roaring along and not quite the angle he was looking for there, I think. And now it's time for Craig Christensen in Wicked. Let's see what he can do. Oh, check that wheelie out. Height, distance, vertical angle. He had everything in that one. That was a good one. It'll be hard to beat Craig, I think, in this competition. He's lining up, I think, his second wheelie there. Oh, he's going for the big van stack and up and over. Just makes it over. He crushes the van a bit. But that was a pretty good wheelie nonetheless. Lining up his third attempt on a fresh stack of cars here. And oh, perfect sky wheelie, straight up and down, all the vertical angle you want. Great effort there from Craig Christensen. And here comes Outback Thunda with Clive Featherby. Let's see what he can do. Oh, and not to be outdone, he absolutely nails that one. He had height, distance, angle, everything again. Well, this is really turning out to be a massive competition between these guys. No one's giving any quarter, and he's still got two more sky wheelies to go. Coming in for his second attempt, and up he goes. Clears the cars and then some. A great angle again. Third attempt now. Third and final attempt at his sky wheelies, and up. Nice effort, goes for the slap wheelie, oh, into the other stack of cars there. And here it is, the competition debut of Bigfoot Australia, and he goes for his first wheelie and up, and drags over the other car. He's tipped that car over, not a bad sky wheelie either, and managed to tip that car right over on its roof. We'll have to fix that up, I'm sure, but he comes up round now for his second attempt at the sky wheelie. See what Rick can do here. And not a bad little effort there. Not quite as much angle as we've seen so far, but I think he'll need to pull out all the stops for this last effort if he wants to get his team ahead of the Aussies. Third and final attempt. He goes up and down, and I think he was actually trying for a slap wheelie there, but just couldn't quite get the front end up. So we just let the judges now do their final scoring, and we'll see who is the leader after the first event. And it's Team USA, 6 points to Team Australia's 4. So they've drawn first blood as Americans, with Craig Christensen in first place there. Clive Featherby in second. There's only half a point in that one. And there's joint third place with Jack Monkhouse and Jeremy Brady. And it's time to go racing now. First round matchup between Scooby Doo and Tassie Devil on this day turn course. Good start by both trucks over the little jump. And big U-turn now. Tassie makes a nice tight turn. Scooby a bit too wide and deep, and Tassie Devil takes out the first race. Second race of round one. It's Bigfoot versus Raptors Rampage. And Bigfoot, whole shot off the line. What a great start. Absolutely schooled Hayden there in Raptors. And a fantastic turn, and Rick Long. Well, the experience really shines through there, doesn't it? Absolutely monstered Raptors Rampage there. And now it's Extreme versus Wicked. Let's see who can take this one out. Pretty even off the line. Wicked slight lead over the jump. It's all in the turn. Extreme, nice tight turn. Is actually way ahead. Oh, look at that! Extreme. Well, that's an upset. Extreme over Wicked. Wicked just couldn't get around the turn quick enough. Final race of round one racing, and it's Outback Thunda with the whole shot over Crusty Demons. Takes a good lead leading into the turn there, but Crusty takes a nice tight turn. Outback Thunda tries to come back, but oh, not quite enough there. Outback Thunda taken out in round one. And we'll take a bit of a break from the monster truck action now with some of the support acts that were going on throughout the night. So sit back and enjoy these, and we'll be back shortly with the finals of racing, and then it's Monster Truck Freestyle.
Forward! Here at the showground, big and loud. Can we get back over? Yes, he does. There you go, folks. Just like our monster truck drive. Ryan at 10 years old has no fear. You see the flames going to the walls. All three. This is the first time he's ever gone through three. And he is on the gas and ready to go. Yeah! Give it up for Gosford! 10-year-old stunt boy! For us. The first time he's got demonstration. Showing folks, now the diesel smoke comes on. Feel the power. Ah, that is awesome. You can feel there's that percussion through your chest. Do you think you could possibly help me ignite my barbecue? I'm having a problem. Down the back straight, give it up. The jet pod here tonight. Okay, here we go, Gosford. Get your cameras ready. Backflip! Right here at Gosford. Yeah, Steve Summerfield shaking off the cobweb. Oh, another one! Pat Bowden is not scared either. Yeah! Oh, backflip! And Matt Schubring lining it up. Coming up a little bit short. The wiggle flip here in Gosford.
Go. And go.
Go.
FAO.
We are go.
Network.
Go.
Recovery.
Go.
Capcom.
We're go fly.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
Certainly a great program from our support act there. What about that 10-year-old Ryan Andrews Young? How fantastic is that, through 3 walls of fire on his motorbike there? Absolutely great to see. And of course, we could forget Dynamite Dave in that Daihatsu jet car and that massive fire cloud. Always love seeing that. Anyway, I think the trucks are ready to come back out, and we're going to complete the racing program. It's semi-final time in racing. It's USA versus USA, Bigfoot versus Tassie Devil. Who's going to get the jump? And they're off. Bigfoot. Good start from Bigfoot. Over the hump they go. And Bigfoot goes a bit deeper in the turn this time, goes a bit wide. Tassie Devil very deep. Bigfoot over the cars and takes the win. But no, hang on. The officials have just disqualified Bigfoot. He didn't get his front tyres over the first car and have disqualified him from that run. That puts Tassie Devil through to the final. Well, we better take another look at that one. So let's take a look at this in slow motion. He comes around the corner. Very wide through the dust there. Oh, yes. I think the officials got that one right. You could see the middle car just move there. I think he definitely missed the first car with the front two tyres. So good call by the officials. That's Tassie Devil through to the final. Second semi-final now. Extreme versus Crusty Demons. Off the line they go. Nice even start. Around the turn. Extreme. Nice tight turn again over the cars he goes and just takes another easy win. He really likes that turn, does Extreme. So it's Australia versus USA in the final. Extreme versus Tassie Devil. This is for all the biscuits in the cupboard. Good even start off the line. Over the hump they go. Round the turn. Extreme, another tight turn. Tassie's almost with him. Over the line he goes and takes the win. Troy Garcia in Extreme is the racing champion. So Team Australia hits back in the final of racing. We'll check out the point scores, and that's it. Australia, 16 points to 12, takes out the racing brackets. We add that onto our cumulative score, and it's 20 points to 18 in favour of Team Australia with freestyle to come. Well, there you go, 2 points in it. Let's not waste any time. Let's get straight on to freestyle. And first up for Team USA, it's the Crusty Demons truck with Matt Schubring behind the wheel. Oh, nice combo move over the car stacks into a bit of a slat wheelie. And, he's turning into a bit of a donut there. Spins it around, comes back around. Matt Schubring, Crusty Demons legend. Moonlighting for the American team this event. Not normally American, but just for this one he is. Over the next racing lane there, nice bit of air, over the racing hump. Matt Schubring, this is only his second or third full show in a truck, so he's still learning stuff, but doing a great job. Over the other bump there. Comes back around, spins it up, lines up the cars, and up into a wheelie. Good start from Matt Schubring here. Oh, good air on that one. Nice air. And oh dear, looks like he has broken something, I think. It looks like a front tie rod has broken from the front of the truck there. Yeah, you can see it pointing out from the front of the truck there. The officials shut him down. Not quite able to fill his time, but a good job nonetheless. And next up is Extreme, fresh from his racing win. Let's see what he can do in freestyle. Over the racing car stacks there. Nice little wheelie. Back around to the far stack and up again. Nice wheelie again. Nice air there. Truck actually not sounding really 100% at the moment, so that may be slowing him down a little bit. Crackling and popping going on. Yep, that definitely sounds terminal. Sounds like the motor has let go. Well, what a shame for Troy Garcia, especially after being on a high after his racing win. But them's the brakes, as they say. And next up we have Raptors Rampage for Team Australia. And Hayden McCleary starts off with a fantastic walking sky wheelie across the cars there. Good start from him there, and big air off those cars. Good start to his freestyle run. Raptors going around. Heading for the van stack now. Up and walks it across. Well done there. Good start to Hayden's run, good speed, good momentum. Of course, 90 seconds to do what he can do. What's he doing now? Oh, he's heading for the big van stack. Up he comes. Oh, over it lands on top of the van. Crushes it down a bit, well done. Over the little racing hump. He's got a good flow going, hasn't stopped. What's he heading for? Oh, he's going to go for the jammer stack. Heading for the jammer car, and up he goes. And combos up into a nice little flat wheelie. Well done there. 90 seconds for Raptors Rampage, counting down. What else can he do? Whoopsie daisy. Not too sure where I was going there. There's the racing car stack. Good air off that lane there. Brings it back around. Heading back for the van stack. Nice wheelie off the van stack. Theory, and I think his time is counting down. He should have one hit left, and that'll be his run done. Back over the transit stack and up and over. Well, it was a good run from Hayden McCleary and Raptors Rampage. Well done to him. And now it's the turn of Jeremy Brady and the Tassie Devil. Let's see what destruction he can wreak here of Gosford Showgrounds. Representing Team USA, of course. And he's heading straight for that van stack, and up he goes. Nice wheelie. Ooh, bit onto the side there. Nice save. Keep the truck moving. Brings it around. Heading for that fast stack. Up he goes. Nice wheelie again. Like a bit squirrely there. Nice air over the racing stack when he comes for the side of the arena there. Keeps it under control. Heading for the far car stack now. There he goes, and truck gets a bit sideways there. I think he may have some sort of a problem, quite possibly. It seems to be pitching sideways every time he gets in the air. Could be something like a broken axle in the rear. He finds out, we'll see what happens. He comes back along the back straight there, heading for the jammer stack the opposite direction. Over he goes, and gets himself a bit stuck. Trying to dig his way. Yep, you can see there, see the front wheels are turning, but the back wheels are not. So he definitely had some sort of issue in the rear drivetrain there. Shame for Jeremy, didn't get to fill his time. Jack Monkhouse in Scooby Doo. What can Scooby Doo do? We'll soon find out. He starts off by hitting the jammer stack. Up he goes. Huge air from Jack Monkhouse in Scooby Doo. What a start to his 90-second run. That was the best jump of the night so far. And he's straight back into it, straight over to the transit van stack, and over he goes again. Huge air just clears the van completely. Great start from Jack Monkhouse. Representing Team Australia, the Australian flag proudly flying in the back there. What else can Jack do? Nice jump there from Jack. Keep it moving, boy. And slow down. They've got it gunned around the back straight here. Where's he going? Don't waste too much time. Judges don't like it when you don't hit stuff. Oh, big air off the van stack. Lands on the back wheels. Straight up combos over the racing lane cars. And then sideways across those cars. There, that's what we call combo moves. That's what they like. The judges like to see that. He's got it planted now. He's turning, sliding it, drifting it around the back of the arena. Well, that's good. Comes around. Over the van stack again. Big air again from Jack and Scooby. Well, he's really doing well. Especially after those sky wheelies earlier on in the night. He's really laying it down here tonight. This should be his final hit, I should think. 90 seconds is up. One more hit, backs it up. And nails it. Up and over. Huge air once more. Well, what a great run from Scooby Doo. What a great run from Scooby Doo. That's really putting the Team Australia up there with a chance, I think. But we've got some great talent to come. And now it's Bigfoot with Rick Long behind the wheel for Team USA. Let's see what they can do. Needs a good run. Up over the van stack. Tries for a slap wheelie but lands a bit skewy. Over the car stack. Goes a bit crooked on the landing. And oh, he's popped the rear tyre off the bead. That tyre's come completely off the bead. Well, this is a turn up for the books. Rick Long in Bigfoot pops the rear tyre completely off the bead. You can see it there. I don't think there's much more that he can do with this run, unfortunately. This is going to put a big dent in their chances, Team USA. Ah, geez, what a shame. Tries to spin it into a donut here. Gets going a little bit. But, yeah, can't really get it moving and gets shut off. Well, what a shame that is. And now Team Australia's last chance to score some big points with Outback Thunda. And he starts off with some huge air over the racing lane stack. Lands a bit crooked but keeps it going. Keeps it all under control. Clive Featherby behind the wheel. Just look at this new look Outback Thunda body. Just looks a treat. Again, huge air. Gets a bit of a wheelie on the landing. Yeah, this new body just looks so mean. It's great. And again, over the racing stack, big air. Bring the truck back around. Over the far stack there, nice. Back over the racing stack. Again, huge air, lands on the back wheels. I don't think Clive's holding back any here. He wants to prove as good as any. Over the van stack, nice. Back down to the other side of the arena. I think he's going to go for the big transit van stack. Yep, here he goes. Up and over. Good job there. Good run so far from Clive Featherby. Time coming down. Over the van stack. Big air over the van stack. And gets a great slap wheelie. Combos it up over the racing lane. Well done. That was a good move there. And one more hit from Clive over the far stack. He just hits the transit van stack and almost takes out his fireworks. And that was his run. Well, great run there from Outback Thunda. Good effort for Team Australia. And so the final freestyle run of the night belongs to Team USA with Craig Christensen and Wicked. Nice air over the van stack. Needs to put in a good run here to give his Team USA a good chance of being at the top of the leaderboard. Especially after the mishap with Bigfoot and also Tassie Devil not being able to fulfill their run. Nice wheelie off the far stack there. Craig Christensen, what can he do? Throws Wicked into a donut here. Oh, here we go. Throwing up some dust. Getting a cyclone going. Losing himself in the dust there. Don't know where he's going. He's had to stop. And backing up there a bit. That might be a bit of a deduction in the judge's eyes. Backing up. There's that car jammer stack there. Up he goes over onto the side. Oh no! Rolls over onto the side. Big crash there from Wicked. And he rolls over onto the side, ending his run. I don't think that was his plan. Such a shame to see that run end so early. And of course I think that's going to be the end of Team USA. Let's see what the judges' scores are, and they come up now, and that's it. Australia has taken it out, 51 points to 33. Wow, what a night of action that was. Team Australia with the upset victory over Team USA. And we finished the night with a fantastic fireworks display. I'd just like to say a great big thank you to Clive Featherby and Scott Anderson for allowing us to be there tonight. And also to all the crew of EMT Events and Monster Truck Promotions Australia. Hopefully we see more joint shows like this in the future. It can only be a good thing for us monster truck fans. Don't forget to check out the website www.aussie66s.com for all the latest monster truck news, information, photos, videos, recaps, whatever you want. It's there. Subscribe to the newsletter and you too can be in on the action. So thanks very much for joining us here today. I'm Damo. See you at the show.